Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X2, and now we come to the moment that many of you have been waiting for, our showdown with Zero. Will Retro Brett be able to take on...
Wait, why are we back here? This looks familiar.
Awfully familiar. Are we back in Magna Centipede stage?
What the fuck?
Very odd, to say the least. I mean, what the hell's going on? There's the spotlights. Everything seems to be the same here. Well, so be it. Let's play Magna Centipede level all over again. Hopefully we don't have to fight him.
And he's a bitch.
Oh no, you cannot get the upgrade now.
What upgrade?
Shoot the purple block, like so.
And get some weaponry?
Oh yeah.
Life?
Pretty confused about what the fuck's going on right now. Maybe, I mean, honestly, we should kind of complain about this, really. I mean, is this really what they're going to do for the next Fortress level, really?
Really? I mean...
It's a complete carbon copy of Magna Centipede's level. I mean, it's not like we're in the same place. We're in the Fortress levels now.
Well, there are several levels that I would prefer to replay over this one.
Yeah, that's true. Who do we have here? There is Sigma, and with him is Zero. Small problem with you.
Really? What's that small problem?
Oh, jeez.
What do you mean we let him die? He chose his path the last game.
We definitely didn't let him die.
No.
That's for sure.
I mean, there's nothing we could do.
Sigma's off, and here we go. X versus Zero. Mono, E-Mono. Zero, you can tell right off the bat, it's extremely powerful, and he's fast as fuck. Not much to say here. This is epic. Retro Brett looks like he will be needing to use some sub-tanks in this battle. Now, if you can hit Zero's Buster Shot with your charged Buster Shot, it will, of course, negate both attacks.
Dude.
Ooh,
What the fuck are you doing?
Got you with the sword.
You're supposed to be doing the Buster Shots, man.
It's hard to predict. And now we must go through Magna Centipede's level again. We will meet you back at Zero. Alright, so Retro Brett versus Zero, round 2. First we gotta hear Sigma's spiel, of course.
Running his jaw, jacking his jaw, running his mouth.
Yep, we know you're back, damn it. We will kill you eventually. First we must take on our brother. Which he's not really brothers. I don't think they're true brothers.
No.
But they might as well be. So you're using the speed burner against him. Seems to be working pretty good, actually. Not bad. Decent. Yeah, man, Zero is just so fast. He really has a lot of attacks that I wish we could use when we got to control him. But it's a good battle. It's very tough, but it looks like you're doing pretty good against him. You definitely have the upper hand. And we'll see what happens after this.
Yeah, I'm definitely kicking his ass this time. But he blocked that.
Very good job by Capcom by including this fight in the game.
Dude.
You know, definitely like that whole storyline as far as having him fight against you. They probably could have done a little bit more with it other than, you know, oh, his parts are taken by the X-Hunters, but can't complain. It's the Super Nintendo.
This is the 90s we're talking about.
Yeah. Not the most intricate stories on the Super Nintendo unless you're talking about like Chrono Trigger, something like that.
A true RPG, like
yeah.
Secret of Mana or something.
Yep, exactly. And, of course, Zero has come back to the realization that, you know, he is a good guy and that he was helping Sigma out there and possessed, basically.
Dude, how much longer are you gonna talk? Shut up.
I know. We know you're not going to help us. If you really wanted to be a help, you could give us your Z Saber, but you're not going to do that in this game, damn you.
I think that's because they're still wary of each other. I mean, this is the only second game they're together. So, I don't know.
And maybe Zero really does believe that X turned his back on him. I mean, he shouldn't have that feeling, but you never know.
A lot of people do.
Mm-hmm. And here we go, the final showdown with who else? Sigma. Now
We're gonna make him suck the big one.
He no longer will be branding a lightsaber. In this battle, he will be using his inner Wolverine powers.
I like that.
Yeah, pretty cool, you gotta say. I mean, it's a much better battle than, of course, the fight against him when he is using that lightsaber. I find that to be a little bit of a pathetic fight. He has,
he has more attacks this time.
Yeah, he's much more repetitive in that battle. Now, the form he goes into after that one in X1, that is very difficult to me. Retro Brett did a good job vanquishing him in that game. Oh, you might want to use a sub-tank here, Retro. And here we go. This is the second epic battle with Sigma. I sure hope he doesn't have a second form.
That would suck.
But I think we can probably assume that he probably does because you're whooping his ass.
This is too easy.
Yes. Your petty attempt to throw orbs of light at us was a failure.
That
Sigma.
I think they used the same design for that attack from him for the charged up electric attack in the first X.
Oof, epic music here. Look at this. Another guy I should mention before we fight off with the holographic face version of Sigma. He also kind of reminds me of Slash Man from Mega Man 8. We'll get to that game eventually. A little bit. So here we have it. What can you say about this guy, Retro Brett? I know you're concentrating on defeating him.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of concentration.
One thing we have to point out, of course, is that he does not have an energy meter over there on the right side, so you kind of have to go by his color. And I really don't remember the colors, as far as when
obviously
he's almost
red
dead.
is when he's about to die.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, I'd forgotten.
I could probably hold off a little bit longer, but I'm going to use it.
So you're going with the strike chain against him?
Yes.
If you try to use the buster against him, you must use a charge shot. If you use the pellet shot at him, they'll just bounce off. Seems like the Sonic Slicer might have done something. It's hard to tell.
Him.
Oh, didn't they just blew up?
Yeah, it just got his.
Got the enemy behind him. All right, so Retro Brett's gonna have to use the charge shot. Got to be really careful against this form. That one thing he does where he uses that laser straight down, that hurts a lot.
I don't care how much damage you cause, man. I'm still gonna get you.
He's entrapping you in his face.
And he won't let me rest. He won't let me get a shot off until he gets me in his face.
Using the Independence Day-esque attack.
Oh, I got some more strike chain.
Only one sub-tank left, Retro Brett. Now, he is red, so if you are correct, as you said, the red means he's almost dead. Looks like you were right on the head with that one. What the hell is going on?
He's bouncing off the walls.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he's trying to say there, but...
Damn you, Mega Man! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Oh, what's he saying? I have lost to you again. Way to admit defeat there, Sigma.
Each defeat only makes me stronger.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You better not come back for Mega Man X3. Damn it.
If you come back a third time, we're definitely gonna whoop your fucking ass for good this time. If you do come back.
Damn it, how hard is it for Capcom to invent a new boss? So, look at that. Zero is the last of the Doctor's creations, proving that Zero was a creation of Dr. Wily. And we escape just in time. I'm assuming that whole fortress blows up. There we go. Running away.
There's those normal flames I liked so much from the first one.
Yeah, the red ones. And wow, shit is really blowing up.
Sky blew up. This song is pretty cool too.
Oh, I love this one. Very epic. And pretty good reward for defeating the game. We have to say that the ending is really not a whole lot different from Mega Man X1. They pretty much took the same exact ending and put it on this one. But there's Zero, back on our side, back in one piece. He's not dead this time around. We know for sure he's alive. There he is.
He has our back.
Our friend Zero. And we gaze out into the sunset. And what are we going to wonder, do you think, Retro Brett?
Probably, will we keep fighting, and will it ever end?
Oh no, will the fighting ever truly end, Retro
Isn't that
Brett?
what I just said?
Was Dr. Light's dream of a peaceful world on point? Well, no, there are many sequels to come, and we've already talked about X6, so we have many adventures to come.
Many adventures, but I actually like to keep playing video games, so as long as they keep turning them out, I'll play them. So keep on fighting there, Mega Man.
Hell yeah, I mean, what else do you have to do?
What does a robot do day to day if he doesn't fight?
He turns into Rosie from the Jetsons, and nobody likes that.
Right.
Yeah, we should point out that they do need to come out with some new X games. The last one, I believe, was X8. I don't think there is an X9. I'm pretty sure. I hope. Maybe there is. Maybe I should Google that here real quick. But, yeah, they definitely need to come out with some new X games. Maybe go back to the origins here of the Super Nintendo trilogy. But, that conversation's for another time. X2 has been successfully defeated by Retro Brett. And closing opinions on the second game in the series, Retro.
Well, for me, I was never a huge fan of Mega Man X2. I mean, it's part of the X series, so I gotta like it. But I'm not as big a fan as you are, RJ.
X2 is definitely one of my favorite games in the series, that's for sure. And, it's really a toss-up between 1 and 2. The original one in the series is just so perfect. You really can't say anything wrong about Mega Man X. And X2 does do some subtle things to improve it, I feel like. Maybe while trying to do that, while attempting to improve, maybe they might have made things a little bit more cumbersome in some situations, but not really. The game is still near perfection in my book. There's not a whole lot wrong with it. We had the epic battle with Zero, and the X-Hunters were okay. I still have a slight gripe with the final boss in the game. They just kind of like, poof, here's Sigma again, and there's your final boss. I like it when you have a little bit more lead up in a game. They do a good job in X1 of course, you're introduced to Vile right away, and Vile's, just the understudy of the big guy. And in this one, they're trying to front the X-Hunters at us, and we didn't even bother. We don't want to
not
fight
worth
them.
Our time, really.
Yeah, but they
gonna have to fight them again anyways.
Yeah,
so.
They made good battles in the fortress levels, that's for sure, and that was fun. But I still wish they would come out with a new X game and improve on some of the aspects of the game that we saw here in Mega Man X1 and X2. Now, we will be moving on to X3. In that game, as we mentioned earlier in the playthrough, there's going to be a little bit more backtracking. They change up the music in that game, so it's going to be a different style, hate it or love it. We'll definitely get into that.
Oh yes.
They certainly like the air or the guitar,
bass guitar, or the definitely
electric guitar, of course. And there's a pretty cool version of Zero. That almost looks like the ninja armor or something that we see in later versions of the game.
Maybe.
So thank you, Capcom, for making this great game and just one of the best series of games around, the Mega Man series. And thank you guys for watching this playthrough. We really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to stay tuned and watch all of our other playthroughs. We have already vanquished Mega Man 2. Mega Man X1 is in the books. And now Mega Man X2 has been defeated as well. So I think we all know what we have to do next. Mega Man X3.
To Infinity and Mega Man X3.
Thanks again, guys. Peace out. We'll see you in the next installment.